Hello, everybody. Do you know the feeling of getting confused by the market and doing the wrong thing at the right time? Well, the markets are famous for that, right? Tricking in the crowd and giving the opportunity to just a few. I highly recommend to focus on the patterns as they tell the story. A pattern is like a fruit, so you watch it grow and get it ripe, and you just pick it when it's ripe. So I just wanted to share with you a trading journal that one of my master's class students shared with me. We just discussed that yesterday, actually. So it's Jamie. He's a medical doctor in Australia, and he basically took 3 trades last week. He focused on quality, and he made a 7.5-hour week. So let me just share that with you. So this is his trading journal. He took 2 trades, Australian Kiwi and Euro Swiss. And the most interesting trade he took is actually the last one. And let's just get there to his last trade. It's this one. It's the Euro Swiss. And I just, with a 2.2-hour result, well, actually the result could have been much higher. And he explains what was going on in his head, basically. And I just leave that here for you to read. That's his analysis of the trade. So I have to say, Jamie is a very mature trader, right? But the higher you go in your trader development, well, new challenges are coming up. And this is one of those trades I wanted to share with you. So this is a 5-minute chart Euro Swiss, and he's trading this short. And well, there are a lot of lessons here. One lesson is that the markets are fractal. And the second one is that these patterns, well, they tend to come up in clusters. And we've got a cluster here. So this is a 5-minute chart, 15, 60, 240, daily and weekly. That's a 6-chart layout, basically. And what we see here is, well, that's an S1 pattern on the 240-minute chart. And 1, 2, and 3 time frames lower, well, we had another S1 pattern, which we can see here. I don't go into details here, but he basically chose not to take this. This was not ripe enough. Ripe meaning not of good enough quality. And what developed out of this S1 was an S2. You can see the line here on the bottom, and that's a great S2 pattern. So he decided to take this, and this is ripe. So the idea is to take this pattern with a very tight stop and actually trade this overall pattern. There are 3 time frames higher. We've got another S1. So you can trade this with as a super low risk idea and actually trade this pattern, right? 3 time frames higher. Like in these mid frames, well, it's great here. There's free fall territory. Here we've got an opportunity to spike the 200. So there are a lot of positives that make this a great trade that has even swing potential. Here price can even spike on the daily chart, can even spike the 200 moving average. So he took that trade, and this is how it developed. Well, it went off nicely, and we can see here. This is the pattern, right? This is 1 time frame lower. So as part of the pattern, we've got a nice number of stop run levels. And this first move that already generated a really nice R result. So here we've achieved the 4R level already. It's just barely, it's testing the first stop run level. So there's much more potential to go, right? And well, in hindsight, well, this continued to go lower. It went to the consolidation low and then came back. So basically, yeah, that was a great trade already, but there was more into it by applying the advanced exits. So all this is going to be taught at the coming Forex workshop that starts the 24th of March. If you're interested in that, I'm happy to meet you there. Thank you.